name is Sean Flaherty, and I play night number 3 in Once Upon a Mattress. So my character, we don't have a lot to go off of when it comes to minor roles or ensemble roles, and so I went back and forth a lot on what I was going to do, and I kind of decided that he's the kind of person who he's just... I based him off myself a little bit in the way that he doesn't really catch on to things until everyone else does, and I guess he's just kind of slow in that way. So he's kind of more of a follower than anything, and also he just kind of falls in line in that way. So I tried to, of course, make him fun a little bit. Like my reactions to certain things, I try to make very out there, very overzealous, and really what I'm going for is that I want to make everything memorable. I want to be able to stand out in any way that I possibly can, so that's what I was trying to do with my character. I think it's just the fact that it feels very different from what I'm used to doing when it comes to theater. So I've actually never done a musical before. This is my first one. Before this, I'd only ever done like plays, so I think this presented like a whole new challenge with like adding music and choreography into the whole process, and I would say easily my favorite of all of the numbers that we've done is definitely the Spanish Panic, because that was the first one that we ran, and that gave me a very good idea of what I was in for the first time I ran that. So, that kind of, just going through that inspired me to put in the work and to just, give it my best shot, because really all the choreography, but especially that piece, basically demanded everything. I think singing and dancing at the same time was definitely a challenge, because obviously, you're moving around a lot, and then you also have to, when you're singing, you have to keep track of like your breathing, because that's a very important component of that. So, having to keep both of those in check is probably the biggest challenge, but I've definitely tried my hardest to, make sure that I stay on top of that. Mostly, I just want audiences to just enjoy the show at the end of the day and just have a good time, because that's really what this show is for. It's just a silly little musical comedy, and if there's anything that I want the audience to take with them, it's a smile on their face when they leave the auditorium.